At Chatham House, Obi supporters tackle man who asked Peter Obi how he will handle IPOB if he becomes Nigeria's president. That is among the things that transpired at the Chatham House in the United Kingdom as Peter Obi, were at the house, in London on Monday where he addressed the global audience on the plans he has for Nigeria if he emerges the winner of the forthcoming presidential election. He talked about how he will tackle the issues of insecurity, corruption, economic stability, agitations, among others. And so, during the session, one of the people in the audience asked Peter Obi how he will handle the issue of IPOB in the Southeast region if he wins the presidential, charade, forthcoming charade. But from what transpired, the obedience, talking about Peter Obi supporters at Chatham House, were seen as they tackled the man for asking Peter Obi the question, though Peter Obi responded when he said, look, that even yesterday I spoke about Biafra being ended 53 years ago. I condemn all agitators, but in condemning them, you have to look at what brought about all these situations all over the place. Not only IPOB, we have Yoruba Nation movement. We have all sorts. Where you have created this level of massive poverty, where 63% of your population is poor, you are going to create all sorts of problems. That's the statement of Peter Obi. But he concluded by saying that the reason for the agitations in the parts of the country is because of injustice, unfairness, marginalization, and exclusion in government. He said if he wins the election, that he will lead from the front with love and compassion. That's the statement of Peter Obi at the Chatham House while responding to the question of how we'll tackle the issue of IPOB. And now, talking about those who tackled the man or, reprimanded the person who poses the question to Peter Obi about how we tackle the IPOB issues. You see, those people who did that, they did that for a reason. Why? Because, it's always easier, and it seems, an embarrassment of sort this time around, that each time people will begin to ask questions about the IPOB, talking about the forthcoming charade and Peter Obi candidacy, and for having IPOB having made it categorically clear that Peter Obi has nothing to do with agitation. Yes, Peter Obi has nothing to do with agitation. Talking about the agitation for Biafra restoration. So, like what I have said here, he said that Biafra ended 53 years ago. That is his personal opinion. Peter Obi is, making his personal opinion. That's to tell you that he has nothing to do with agitation. Yes, there are some, few, people, majority of the elites in the Southeast. There are few in number, very few, but they are the elites in the Southeast, majority of the elites. The world is aware that these people are not, on the same page with the masses of the region, masses of Biafra land, masses in the eastern region. They are not on the same page talking about their livelihood because they are better off. They are better off. It is obvious. The elites are better in the contraption. It is giving them joy. They are looting. They travel abroad to enjoy their wealth. Their children and family are there. Here is their farmland. Nigeria is where they come for farming, to loot and go back and enjoy their, whatever they have looted in those countries, in those good and wonderful countries. Yes. So Peter Obi made it clear that he is not, on the same page with those agitating for a referendum or for the restoration of Biafra. Hasn't it? And so for people to keep posing the question or repeating it, Directing the question to him, at any slightest opportunity, shows that, they are myopic. Not only that they are myopic, but they are, sensational and sentimental. Yes. So that is it. So, but P2B, like we have said, responded and said, look, marginalization, exclusion in government, and unfairness, injustice, they are the reasons for the agitations. And he also said, look, it's not only the IPOB, there are other agitators who are agitating. So that's why we are saying these people are sentimental. Each time you pose the question of IPOB, the Yoruba agitators are there too, agitating for, Yoruba nation. So we understand that the IPOB agitation in the Southeast, has gathered international attention. Yes, it has garnered the international attention. Yeah, so that's why people always, make a recourse to it or reference it. But what we are saying in essence is this. P2B's presidency, we have said it, will not end agitation. Yes, he's saying he will lead with love. Good. But we have said it. It will not end agitation, especially for Biafra restoration. We have said it for the umpteenth time. Yes. So be not be deceived. Yes, that P2B wins election and agitation for Biafra will stop. Nowhere. It will not stop. From all indications, you have seen that it will not stop because P2B is different from the IPOB agitation. He has no link. I would have said it even here now that he is a part of the elites. He was former governor of Anambra State. I would have said it. It's very difficult for you to find elite from the Southeast who is, in tandem with the masses, who is, on ground, and who is supporting the freedom of the people. It's very difficult because the elites are the political class. Of course, P2B is one of them. It's a political. We have said it. It's a politician, and they never believed in the restoration of this, Biafra Republic that once existed for almost 3 years. Yes, and so that is it. So people should not make mistake about that, thinking that, if P2B wins now, the people of the Southeast will stop agitating. What they are agitating for is for presidency. Who said that? The Biafrans are not agitating for presidency of Nigeria. What they are looking for and seeking to have is the Republic of Biafra, to restore it because it once existed. To restore it, that's the difference between other agitators and the Biafra agitator. That's a major, not the only, but major difference. Major difference between other agitators of like Yoruba Nation, for instance, who are agitating for a separate state. Yes, those who are agitating for talking about self-determination groups even in the whole of Africa. That's major difference. Biafrans, they are seeking for restoration, as Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is leading to restore, because